What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is the Curious Cat, aka Kayla. If you haven't joined us before, I basically am doing videos about skincare. So welcome to the curiosity. So a bunch of you have been requesting my skincare routine. Well, mostly just my friends, but you know what's up. Thanks for supporting the girl. I'm just gonna do basically an AM routine since I do have kind of varying products that I use from the AM to the PM, and I also just have quite a few products now that I look at it. Let's just get into it. And also I'm doing something different. I'm standing up because I like to move when I talk, and maybe this will be a little bit better. Maybe I can say words a little bit better. Who knows? For starters, obviously we have our cleanser, the Neova Radiant Wash with buffered fruit acids. And I really like this. I picked this up after I had my most recent microneedling session because I needed a new gentle cleanser. I didn't have any more of my Zeo. And this does not have any fragrances. It does have a little bit of lactic acid, citric acid, and tartaric acid. So you are getting a nice little exfoliation in the morning times, which I obviously love. It doesn't have any fragrances either, which I really like. My only problem with this product here is that I do use a lot of it because I feel like this just fades away sometimes if I don't use enough of it. So I'm at least using 3 to 4 pumps, which can be a lot. I could be using too much water as well. I would definitely repurchase this as like, oh, I'm gonna splurge on my skincare kind of thing, because I really do love this. I have seen like an overall difference in my face. It doesn't feel stripped or tight, and it's just been very clear recently. And I use actives like retinol, so I haven't really had a big breakout either. So I think this has really been working out for me. I would repurchase this, and I would probably put money in a jar so I can repurchase this kind of thing. I think it's only between $50 to $70. It's in that price range. It is a medical grade skincare product, so you can only find it at like a medical aesthetic clinic that's owned by like an MD. 100% recommend if you're trying to splurge and try out some medical grade skincare products.
On to the next.
This is kind of what I always tell people to get when they're trying out The Ordinary. I know recently people have discovered the Inky's list and they love their products as well. However, I think I will always be a ride or die. This is my tried and true love. It's the niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I feel like ever since I started using this product, within the first week of using this product, my skin significantly changed. Like my pores didn't look as large as they did in my cheek area, my nose, and everyone who I recommend this product to says the same thing. And I just think it's one of those products that you can easily fit into your routine after you've cleansed and before you put on your heavier serums and creams. Like I really love it, and I don't think I'll ever stop using it until I find something better. I've said this before, get the big bottle because you're gonna go through it. You're gonna go through it. Believe me. Next, we have amino acids MB5. This is really an extra step in the morning. Like I don't really necessarily need it. It just helps your barrier be more moisturized and actually hold on to that hydration. And it also aids in skin repair. I do have the pycnogenol. I don't know, it's an antioxidant and it's derived from pine bark. This is a heavier oil. That's why I like to mix it with this one. It's not suggested to put it on before, let's say, your niacinamide and your buffet. It's suggested to put it on after. My only problem with that is that it actually feels so heavy on my face, and I don't like it. Like I don't like the feeling of it. So I find when I mix a couple of drops in with this, it just works out and I can easily distribute it across my face, whereas if I just use it by itself, it's just kind of hard to really rub it across, and I don't want to be rough on my skin to begin with. Funny story actually, I was putting this on first because I have had antioxidant serums, for example, the Daily Powder Defense by Zio, and I was taught to always put my antioxidants on first so your skin can really protect your barrier from free radical damage or damage that might be from pollution that you get from every day when you go outside. That's kind of what I learned antioxidants to be good for. But I switched it up, and the way that I like to do it is just kind of mix these two together. I'm pretty sure you can mix it in with a niacinamide or like a hyaluronic acid just to be basic if you wanted to kind of dilute it like that. Next, I am going in with my creams, and I don't know why. Comment down below if you're like this too, but I literally don't like to put my eye cream on before my serums, and I hate putting it on after like my cream. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like a weird thing I have, but
it has to be in order. It has to be in order.
Next, I use my Zio Hydra Firm eye cream here. And if you go on the website, I don't know if they took it off or they renamed it to the eye brightening cream. This does have a little bit of retinol in it. If you are wearing this out in the daytime, make sure you're carrying up your sunscreen high enough but not like into your eyes. This could cause sensitivity. I don't use eye creams expecting it to cure my bags or cure my darkness under my eyes. I just kind of really use it for hydration because I don't want crusty, dry looking eyes. I know some people say that you can just use your everyday facial moisturizer and stuff, and yeah, sure. I'm gonna keep using eye creams. I like them. I know they're kind of luxurious. As of this one, I do like it. I just wouldn't pay the money again. I did get a discount off of this at the time, so that's why it was cool. This is $130 if you go to a medical aesthetics clinic. Like, it's not the best product to spend your money on. I'd spend my money on like a retinol that's medical grade, that's for my whole face, or like at home peeling mask, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna spend my money on medical grade stuff that's actually going to target my whole face instead of just like my under eye circles that can only really be fixed with like fillers or PRP. That's just how I look at it. I talked about this product too in a couple of videos recently. This is the Neova CU to the power of 3 tissue repair recovery cream with copper peptide complexes, and I really love this. When I got microneedled, it made a really big difference in my healing, like I said in that video. I also really like using it right now since it is cooler out. It's a lot more dry in the air, and like as dewy as I am already naturally, I find that I still do get dry in certain areas of my face in the winter time, so this has been kind of just nice to have. And also too, with all the hand washing, I feel like no cream is good enough, and no matter what, like it feels like I'm touching sandpaper after washing my hands so much. But this, like, I just put a dab because it's so dense and it works wonders on my fingers. I even had a burn here from my curling iron, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice and healthy. It hardly scabbed too because it was just always hydrated from this. And then sometimes I scratch my face, and this is really good for that too because it doesn't irritate the scratch mark, and I just find that it goes away the next day, which is really nice. I would definitely invest in this in the winter time or if I got microneedled again, because this is the truth. If you're ashy, if you experience cracked lips, cracked fingers, ashy noses, anywhere you feel like you're dry on your face or your body like this, you just need a little bit and you're good. My girlfriend actually had a sunburn and only used that, and she was just like, my skin feels great. Like, I don't feel anything, and there you go. I did forget something, and it kind of bothers me that I forgot it because it should be at the beginning, but we're gonna just ignore my impulses. This spot treatment actually is just all I know, to be honest, and I feel like I'm one of those people that don't like to stray out of their comfort zone when it comes to these kind of things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like this too. The Clean and Clear acne spot treatment is just always been my girl, you know, like ever since high school, college, she's been with me. She's helped me. I usually do this after my shower or after I wash my face, and I'll do it AM and PM, and I'll just go over like little spots that are full bloom, spots that I feel that are coming, or even spots that are like almost gone, and just in case they want to pop back up and say,
"What's up, girl? Like, we're back for another party."
No, why?
Like, I like to use the Clean and Clear. I've just always used it and it's been good for me. Lastly, we have our SPFs. I use 2 SPFs. I have this CeraVe, I don't know. I'm having a really hard time apparently. So I use the facial moisturizing lotion, and let me just start off by saying I barely used to wear sunscreen up until like 2 years ago. I'm not even kidding, and that's why I've gone to do so many facial treatments to get rid of the sun damage that I caused upon myself. It's just, I've come a long way, let's just say that. I have 3 different sunscreens and I use 2 at once. I'll tell you my reasoning. So this, it's okay. I feel like it leaves you a little bit ashy if you don't rub it in properly. If you do rub too hard, it just like kind of flakes off, and it's very difficult. It does do the job. Putting 2 fingers of it on is really hard because you do get like this crumblingness. It does work better when I use, for example, my CU to the power of 3 tissue repair cream. I don't know why, maybe it just has a better base to like go on to. I wanted to try out the sun care from The Ordinary as well, and so far it's fairly good. I do not hate it, let's just say that. It does have antioxidants. This does have a little bit of a tint to it as well. I don't know if you can see the cap there, but it does have like a little bit of pigmentation there. After I do go through those 2, I will be moving on to my Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 sunscreen, and this is tinted and it's an SPF 40. So I'll probably even mix this in with my Ordinary one, but this is really cool and I love this. They put this on me at Skin Institutes after my microneedling and my IPL, and I just really liked it. I like the feeling of it. It's really soft. That's it for skincare, to be honest. For my AM routine, yes, this was my AM routine. It does not take me 27 minutes to go through my morning routine. So thank you for tuning in again, guys. I hope you enjoyed my skincare routine, and as always, stay curious.